Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of the Truth Hour. Today's topic, I'm gonna just keep it straight, brief, short. It's called Blacks for Trump, Niggas for Trump, Black Voices for Trump. Uh, Let me start off with breaking down the disrespect that I feel like is this whole fake wave that the internet and Twitter has put out and their puppeteers have put out to try to create this false narrative that there's a bunch of black people co-signing Trump and the reasoning for it. So Trump got arrested in on Thursday for his neo-Nazi fascist coup he tried to do on January 6th of 2020, actually 2021. So these dirtbag assholes like Chief Keef and the rest of these coons and Dinesh D'Souza and all these dirtbags decided to come up with the fact that black people are co-signing Trump because he got a mugshot, and that now makes him down, as if black people and blackness is surrounding us with criminality. That's bullshit. Let me just say it straight up one more time. That's bullshit. That's racist propaganda, Jim Crow style propaganda, and it's evil and demonic. The fact that they're putting that correlation behind it, that criminality and blackness are synonymous. They are not. Black people are not criminals. The real criminal is the person who stole the land, destroyed the land, and then erased the people's memory of the land, and then creates this fake society and flips it and puts such an economic impoverishment on it and throws in all the crime and then pretends that everything is all sweet and hunky-dory, and then looks back and points and says, hey, well, look at them doing that crime that I set up and created and propagandized in my music that's consumed and created by me for them. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing these games. It's disrespectful as fuck for them to do that. Like we ain't going for no damn Trump. He's a racist, Central Park 5 lynch mob asshole. And so is Giuliani. That's why Khalid Muhammad used to bang on his ass all the time. That was his arch nemesis. That was his Lex Luthor, who Rudy Giuliani was. And he used to punk Rudy Giuliani all the time. Somewhere in heaven, Khalid Muhammad is smiling at the fact that that asshole is finally getting his just desserts. And it's long overdue. Giuliani been racist and he been a criminal. And if you want to talk about the real criminals, it's not only the right wingers, but the ruling class left wingers as well. Biden, that evil Jim Crow Hitlerian doctrine of the drug war, aka the anti-black wars used to target black communities and destroy them. That was set up by Biden and his slave for-profit prisons. That's Biden. And then Hunter Biden basically doing everything that would have landed any black person in jail for life based upon Joe Biden's, what can you say, his architectural criminal laws that he set up basically to make it so that black people are re-enslaved under a different guise and mechanisms. But yeah, Hunter's getting amnesty basically and immunity from all charges and shit. Come on, man. That's just what blacks. What I would tell blacks, any black person, what I would tell me and my people is that straight up, we need our own party. We don't need to fuck with the Democratic Party, who are just liars and two-timers and pretend friends and fake friends, but are ready to stab us in the back at any time. We're not doing the man, or we're the voting bloc and the main constituency that allows them to win elections. And we're not going to fuck with the wolves on the right-wing side who overtly hate us, who are the overt KKK members. Both of them are the KKK members. One just pretends, the other one just is overt about it. Come on. And for being honest, Trump is just was always a Democrat who knew that he could sucker white people better, so he knew he could dumb the white poor people down better and get more votes that way than doing all of this Obama style thing on the left wing side of the game. So he knew he could flip to the right wing side. That's all that's going on right now, if I'm being honest. And We gotta take a look at what him being elected really means. Trump has already said, and the people in charge, the oligarchical ruling class, 1% know that if Trump gets in power again, he's not leaving office. He's already said he has the cops, the military, and the police. The cops, the military, and the biker gangs on his side, which means he's not leaving power, which means a neo-Nazi fascist coup. And that's real in the field. So you gotta be honest about all of this, man. I'm just tired of the games by both sides. And I'm tired of the disrespect and the plantation minstrel characterization of us by both sides. We ain't no damn criminals, and we don't co-sign nobody because they got a mug shot. And on the left-wing side, we tired of them doing a damn catfish fry, damn jubilee, and hitting us with fear and little slave butter biscuit trinkets to get us back, go co-signing their nonsense. And then when we don't, or we start to stand up for ourselves, you see the truth. They start to get hostile and calling us out and disrespecting us as men, disrespecting our women, and really pandering and going hard body and showing you what they really are about, what they've always been about, which is anti-black racism and white supremacy, and using others to attack us and using others to replace us. And that's real, man. That's real. So, hold on. So, what else can I say? Oh yeah, and don't forget, I wasn't able to speak on it because of my YouTube videos kept not going through, but this one hopefully goes through. But I was saying in a previous video that the Michelle Obama situation, why she can potentially become the new Democratic Trojan horse to run for president because of Biden's unpopularity and Kamala's unpopularity as well, and the fact that the Democratic constituency, black people, the voting bloc of the Democratic Party, who allows them to win every election, and is the reason if they win or lose, isn't fucking with them because they haven't done anything for us. And not only have they not done anything for us, they've disrespectfully thrown everybody above us. And why the Michelle Obama is their last ditch hurrah to keep the game going. And they're using the only voting bloc that they still have in any sort of number, which is our women, that they try to use to bamboozle. And I'm telling you, our black queens, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't go for the you go girl, bullshit. And I broke down why her administration would be so horrible because she already was in the administration for 8 years under Obama. I broke down Obama's presidency. I started off with the precursor to Obama Bush, with why Obama became president in the first place, because of Bush being horrible and just a monster and destroying the world with imperial wars and domestically destroying the U.S. economy and the world economy with the financial crisis of 2008, 2009, 2010. And then I talked about that being the precursor to Obama having the potential and the lane to be able to run because people wanted something new and different and wanted a return to the FDR economic system where the high wage, high skill economy and the masses of the people were provided for and their higher standard of living, and where things were not crushing economically for you to live under. So, I broke that down. I broke down just all of the police killings and him not only not doing nothing, but then siding with the police and calling the black people who resisted their own extermination thugs and hoodlums and all of the dog whistle right-wing racist lines and words that they use just to call us niggers, but with a different catchphrase, quote unquote. So Obama was part of that, and while we were in the middle of still getting slid off with Alta Sterling and Philando Castile, he was more concerned with his own punk ass legacy and getting Hillary in there. So it's just, I went down the line. I went so in for a minute. Let me just let me just, how should I want to, because I don't want to because y'all may have not heard about it. So I want to make sure that you guys get a chance to hear that. So prior to Obama getting elected, Bush was horrible. 2 imperial wars, Iraq, Afghanistan, the 9/11 crisis, which we know was a false flag. Read 9/11 Terror Made in the USA by Dr. Webster Tarpley if you guys need to get an update on that. Then you have, what else happened? You had 2 imperial wars, the fake weapons of mass destruction bullshit to get us in Iraq. You have the Katrina crisis, which destroyed black communities in masses, and also allowed Blackwater to go down there and kill innocent black people as well, and turn it into a martial state, quote unquote. Basically, it being under martial law for a certain amount of time. Then you had the financial crisis of 08, 09, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, which caused numerous of devastation. And what happened during that time? Trump, you had Obama, who was supposed to be a new wave of not bailing out the bankers, not doing the due diligence and do-boyness of the 1%, go around and do a complete 180 and go along with the actually he was going to do that all along. We just weren't hip to who was behind him and who funded him and who he was a product of, which was Zbigniew Brzezinski, the Trilateral Commission, his grandparents being CIA, related to George H.W. Bush. They were his cousins, and so we weren't hip to the game. We just fell for the script and his color, quote unquote. So, that was our fault, and it cost us blood, lives, us being returned to a Jim Crow style killing spree, and the economic crisis still not being resolved because the people are still suffering because of his feckless policies under Bush and continuing under Obama even then. And the imperial wars, which have now allowed China and Russia to think that they can be imperialists too. All set up by him. Started by Bush, of course, but then continued by him. So let's not kid ourselves. And if you guys need evidence on the imperial wars, the color revolutions all over North Africa, destruction of Libya, which now became a slave state, and a apartheid micro mini states broken into 3 sectors, the war that almost happened with Nigeria with the fake kidnapped girl story, which Michelle was a part of. She went along with the agenda, posting a picture, let's get our girls back, to launch a preemptive strike into Nigeria. Remember, by the way, they run Boko Haram. That's their asset, quote unquote. If y'all don't know, all the color revolutions in North Africa, Tunisia, Libya, the war in Syria, Yemen, Iran, color revolution in Iran, Iraq, situation in Afghanistan, the coup in Ukraine, the economic warfare against Venezuela, the drone strike in Pakistan, the subversion of the fomentation of China and India, the color revolution of Hong Kong, which was done during his administration and then again during the Trump administration as well. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. The tension with North Korea. What is there to contend with, bro? It's just like the quantitative easy 1, 2, and 3, which gave trillions to the big major financial sector, activated the 1%. And Obama famously said, "I'm the only one stopping you from the pitchforks," saying, "I'm your guy, I'm your boy, and I don't give a fuck about the 99% of the people, especially black people." That's what he said. And he mentioned that he's a new Democrat, aka he means that he wants to destroy the social safety net, cut Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, the remainder of the FDR system that helped to make sure that people don't die, basically. Because if you are on that means you're financially strapped for the most part. unless you're doing welfare fraud like Brett Favre and the white people who do the real fraud. Not no black people, not no welfare queens that they try to hide behind and use black women and black men as tropes for, when it's always them all along, especially the wealthy ones who do all the welfare fraud, like the 1%. Because the biggest welfare that was given was to them. They were given handouts for destroying the world economy multiple times under 3 different administrations, under Bush, under Obama, and under Trump. And they got another bailout by Biden. So my bad, 4 administrations. So come on, guys, come on, man. I really need y'all to wake the fuck up and really get back to the 1% bull thing. And also too, keep game that both sides are all bullshit. Trump's side is more egregious because he's going to create a fascist white supremacist enclave state and never leave power. He's still going to do the bidding for the 1% and make sure that his backers keep him in power, quote unquote, money-wise. So that means no minimum wage. That means austerity down the hill. That means a standard living that ain't shit. And the left wing is going to do it, but more cupcake-ish, slowly, definitely without the cuts. That's why I say we need a brand new party, bro. We don't need to be fucking with no sides, because it's one Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the other Death of 1,000 Cuts. And either one's going to leave you dead. And I don't want to be dead. I want to be alive and live it out the heaven that we deserve. So let's stand on that. You know, I just needed to let y'all know. And if y'all want to see more videos, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all can get more videos. And that Blacks for Trump shit, that's bullshit. Ain't no black people fucking with Trump because he doing mugshots. That's insulting as fuck. Because he took a mugshot. You fucking with Rudy Giuliani, are you serious? That anti-black racist? You fucking with Donald Trump, the anti-black racist who bragged about trying to lynch 5 young men, Central Park 5. Took out a whole newspaper ad. Try to get black people lynched. When it was a white boy who did the shit, and didn't say and never apologized, and probably was trying to bail out the white boy for doing the deed. He turned a complete 180. Let's help him out. He just has mental issues. That's what we dealing with. That's what we dealing with, man. That's what we dealing with. We ain't fucking with no damn Trump. Trump is a plutocrat, an oligarch. A petty oligarch who does the bidding for his 1% masters. That's why he bailed them out. Stop playing around, bro. Launching imperial wars and shit too. Let's stop playing around with it. And is an anti-black racist who wants to create a new Jim Crow state and wants to go along with it. Come on, man. We ain't fucking with that. Now, is we finna be scared of that? Nah. Because if war is what y'all want, war is what y'all gonna get, and y'all finna get that same whooping that y'all got in that small town Montgomery brawl shit. If y'all really think it's gonna be sweet, you know what I'm saying? I didn't. That was another video I posted that got taken down too. I posted about the Montgomery brawl, and that wasn't able to get talked about. It got taken down. So I wasn't able to get my take on it. My take on the Montgomery brawl was, it was back to that George Floyd uprising. Unified energy that we were on. We need to stay on that. Men, women, children, elderly, young, old, and all in between. We was all on code, all of us connected, and all of us standing for righteousness. And I thought that was bullshit that black young man got like that. So I'm glad we did that. So, you know, that meant a lot. That meant a lot to me. So yeah, and we gotta stay on that unified energy, and let's not get off of it until we win the day. So, if that black voices for Trump shit, we don't fuck with him, and we don't fuck with nobody else saying that coon shit. And if you co-signing Trump because of a mugshot, you a coon, bro, and that's straight up and down. So, like, share, subscribe, so y'all can see more videos. Appreciate it.